Israel achieved its biggest hit on the Hamas when it killed its chief Ismail Haniyeh. Haniyeh, who has lived a lavish life in Qatar for years, was killed in Tehran, and now there are many theories taking rounds as to how he was actually killed. There are theories that suggest that Haniyeh was killed by an explosive device covertly smuggled into Tehran guest house where he was staying and detonated remotely when his presence was confirmed in the room. Then there are some theories that are suggesting that he was killed by a short-range projectile with 7 kg warhead. Sources also say that Haniyeh was tracked and killed by Israeli spyware. Ashutosh Mishra is joining us live on the broadcast. Ashutosh, there are a few theories that suggest how Ismail Haniyeh was killed. Some suggest that he was killed by a projectile. Some suggest that, his guest house was bombed. Do we have any clarity on how he was actually killed?
Well, we do have, since the IRGC, the Iranian Guards Corps, which is also probing this case. In fact, yesterday, they issued an official statement. And if I may read out this statement where it says that according to the investigation, the terrorist operation, where they say this attack was a terror attack, was carried out by firing a short-range projectile with a warhead of around 7 kg, accompanied by a heavy explosion from outside the residential of the guest house. Now, what the sources suggest, that since it was a small periphery that were designed, it was a precision strike where a warhead was used, but it was detonated by remote activities, which could be possibly a Mossad agent within these, the Iranian officials, Iranian army, Iranian Corps Guards, or maybe Iranian armed forces. And probably they were hired by the Mossad agents. And only because of that, what we have seen yesterday, that there have been massive arrests were made by the IRGC across Tehran and across the Iranian territories, while they are also securing their perimeters, putting out the massive bulk jammers, using even the Russian heavy, the arms and ammunitions to all their, to make a safeguard a larger secure periphery. But when this investigation believes that probably those agents who worked for Mossad would still be within Tehran or maybe within Iran. So that's why they are enhancing up the investigation. And as they believe, it was a covert operation where they used the local assets, local sources, including the members of the armed forces from the Iranian security agencies. And only because of that, they believe it was a remote detonated. Could have been those who literally masterminded, probably fled. But still people, those who were part of this operation, including spying on all the activities of Haniyeh and also choosing a particular time for this detonation. That could not have been possible without the involvement of the local security personnel who could have been working for, the Israeli security agency Mossad.
Right. Thank you for bringing us all those details, Ashutosh.